Greetings Gatewood Gators and welcome to our monthly bonus. I'm over here at Hiawatha Park, which is my local neighborhood park, soaking up all the beauty that is fall. As you can see, there are a lot of deciduous trees around me, which means that there are so many pretty colors to be seen, from yellows and browns to oranges and reds. I hope you are getting outside and enjoying the fall colors, and if you aren't, I'm hoping this activity will get you excited about exploring the fall colors. November is a time where we get to spend more time with our family, our friends, our loved ones, and really think about what we appreciate in life. One of my favorite traditions that I like to do is make fall wreaths. Autumn wreaths represent the cycle of life in the form of a circle. They can also be a way to celebrate the unity of each of the seasons coming together. As a transition season, fall invites us to reflect on the year past and think about how we can give thanks for the abundance of the harvest season. By harvesting these leaves for our wreath, we might even interact with some critters that are getting ready for the winter months. I can't wait to gather some materials in order to make my very own fall wreath. My goal for you is to make some observations, admire how nature is changing before our very eyes, and see just how many different trees you can find out in your neighborhood, at your local park, or maybe even in your yard or garden. I can't wait to see what kind of leaves I can find. Definitely putting this one in my bag. Well, Gators, now that I collected all of my fall bounties, oh my goodness, I am going to start making our wreath. First things first, you can put those leaves to the side and gather yourself a piece of cardboard. This can be any kind of box that might be lying around, or even a cereal box. You're gonna lay it flat and you're gonna try to find some round object in your house to be able to help you with this wreath. I have a plastic container here that I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna use a pen, pencil, colored pencil, whatever you need, to draw a circle in your cardboard. And then I am going to use that as the basis to cut out my design. Now that I have a rough outline, I'm just going to move that out a couple inches and do another circle around it, and then cut that piece out. When you punch into your inner part of your wreath, please have an adult present because it can be a little bit tricky. I don't want anyone poking themselves, so just be really, really careful. Something that you can do is bend your cardboard in half and then make a cut from there, and that can sometimes help with getting started. Ta-da! The next item you'll need is some liquid glue. You can use Elmer's glue or whatever glue you have lying around the house, but it is good to have it be liquid so that the leaves have something to really stick to. You do not need a crazy amount of glue, just a little drop. And then you're going to start laying your leaves out to cover the cardboard. One suggestion that's made too is to snip off the ends of your leaves just to make it even more pretty. I'm going to go ahead and get started. My goal is how many different varieties of trees can I represent on my one wreath. Before you start gluing your leaves on, I recommend you put a little hole in your wreath in order to be able to hang it up with a string. Be very careful with this. Again, I don't want you poking yourself, so ask your family for some help. I'm just going to very gently use the tip of my scissors, again asking for family help. Here is the hole, ready to go. I've put a heavy box down on top of my wreath just to make sure that those leaves get pressed down nice and firm. That way they really stick down to the cardboard and I can hang it up without leaves fluttering around. If your leaves do fall off, don't worry, you can always just add glue and do it again. Once this is all dry, I'm gonna string it through and hang it up on my door. Now Gators, I just wanna say thank you for joining me for our November monthly bonus. Happy November, happy Native Heritage Month, and I hope you have all a great holiday. See you later.